Hello again, it's Lock Noob, and I recently purchased an American Lock Series 700 padlock, and I looked through all of my videos. Turns out I never picked the 700 series, which I find strange because I love the American Lock cores, and yes, they're all the same, so it's basically picking the same lock, but that's not the point. I like picking, the lock, the lock body, as well as the lock core. It's an aesthetics thing. I don't know. I'm a lock nerd. And yeah, just really surprised I've never picked one of these. Now, this was secondhand and did come with, I think, a missing ball bearing, which is a bit annoying. I do have a bag of stuff from locks gone past, which does have a couple of ball bearings in it, but I suspect these are too small. But we can have a look later. By the way, if you ever break a lock or disassemble a lock and it explodes and you can't get it back together, at least save all the bits. You never know when you might be able to rescue another lock. Even if this doesn't rescue this one, trust me, this little bag of stuff has saved me so many times. Right, so yeah, this is disassemblable. So let's grab my two favourite things for picking American locks, which is this 1.3mm top of the keyway turner, which was designed by Christina Palmer, and it's perfect fit. And a Peterson gem in 18 thousandths. So only 5 pins in this. Pin 5's binding, little click. Anything on 4? Nothing on 4. 3 now. Little click. Something on 2 there. And 1. Then back to the back, nothing on 5 or 4 or 3 and 2, and is that open? Yep, open already. So didn't get any counter rotation off that, just those little clicks from the serrated pins. Could just be the bitting is that way. It'd be great if I had a ball bearing that fit. I don't think I do. Did I show you the bitting? I don't think I did. So it's sort of, I'd say a 0 lift in position. So you've got pin 1 is high, pin 2 is very high, 3 is, I think, maximum adjacent cut, 4 is 0 lift, and 5 is sort of a low cut as well. So long, so a long key pin. So this is sprung core, so I need to just get that ball bearing out of the way, the one that is there, and unscrew this. That should be enough. Yeah, we got it. Then hopefully we can take this off. Should be too hard. Come on. Okay, I think that's glued on with a little bit of stuff. Take that other bit out. Oh, it does have a security wafer at the back, which is a little bit bent, but it still works. But I'll take that out. It's very dirty. Put that there. Oh wow, that is a bit gross. It doesn't matter. Where's my gut wrench? Ah, here it is. I'm never far without one of these. And use a smaller one and a little push off. Perfect. Yuck, that is so gross. Right, I don't think I've got the right follower to hand. Let's have a look what I've got here. Yep, that should, no, that's too big. It's this one. Why do I keep picking up the wrong size? And that's the wrong end. I've got too many. And finally, this is titanium as well. Made by Gymsys. And yeah, that'll work. Where's my key? My fingers are all getting gross from this. So do a bit of that. This should slide out with no problem. So I'm just going to go straight in like this. These do come pinned to 5 factory, but they can be pinned to 6, which is much better and a much more fun picking experience. So serrated key pins here, which is really nice. All serrated key pins. Come on. There we go. Apart from... Oh, no. No, they're all serrated. So, yeah, they're all long enough to have serrations in. Some of the shortest ones don't. That's really nice. Then, coming in from the front, pin 1. Any of these spools, there should be spools, but they just clicked like serrated pins only. Oh, get off. A bit greasy. A bit sticky. Oh, yeah, there was a serrated spool there, but for probably reasons only known because of its bitting, it didn't actually fire another one. So they just, all I felt was these spools. But if they have a long enough key pin, then it's more than probable what's happening is I'm only hitting the serrated part of the spool pin. So yeah, I'll show you what I mean. If I take the plug and I put in, I don't know, one of these longer key pins, and then I put in the spool pin, you'll see that I'll only hit the serrated part of that spool pin. That's the only bit that will interact with the plug. Come on, out. There we go. So yeah, with these longer key pins, that's going to happen. Probably even the slightly shorter one here might get a little bit of spool action, but probably not very much. Okay, that should have hit that spool. That should, you can see it wobbling there, but for whatever reason, I didn't. Maybe it's just the way that it picked. I didn't hit that spool pin, so maybe I sort of set it because it was binding. Because of its binding order, and it never really played out that I had to pick out of the spool. So there you go. I'll show you the pins, but anybody familiar with American locks will recognize all of this straight away. So there you go. Yeah, 700 series is no different to all the other ones, but still a fun pick, and certainly a sort of milestone lock for beginner pickers to try. I love picking the 1100 series. Well, 1100, sorry, so the American locks. I think they're amazing to pick. One of my favourite ones in the world, actually, just because they're so feedbacky and great. Oh yeah, ball bearings. Yeah, this is just way too small. In fact, yeah, I'll need a much bigger ball bearing for that. I don't know what's gone on there, but yeah, this one is for a different lock, and therefore just too small for this one. Oh well. Anyway, hope you enjoyed that video. If you did, leave a like. If you haven't subscribed to my channel and feel like I deserve it, then hit that subscribe and the notifications. It really helps me out. If you have any comments at all, stick them below. I do read them all and reply to as many as I can, although that is getting harder. And yeah, stay safe, happy picking. I'll see you all next time.